Woo, woo, woo. Yeah, yeah. Old dirty Ghana boy. Your day is coming. Your day is coming. Whoa, yeah. Old dirty Ghana boy. Your day is coming. Your day is coming. Slapping away granny and pitney with impunity, like you are God Almighty. But that's not so. Oh no. I hope when your time comes, they show you no pity. Murder you just like you murder people on the street every day. Old dirty Ghana boy. Your day is coming. Your day is coming. Whoa, yeah. Old dirty Ghana boy. Your day is coming. Your day is coming.
Ring the alarm, another youth gone. Open up the scriptures, make we chant another psalm. Them dirty boy and not come. Them a worship fire. Killing all the baby we just born. Another song of tribulation. I come to sing too much bloodshed. Bloodshed on the rhythm. Them glorifying the gun thing. I teach the youth them gun sling. See another bother balling. We are one them.
Old dirty Ghana boy.
And Pablo's day did come. Yeah, man.
On the spot news media, we got the latest news. We don't care about the views, we just representing right. Put local news internationally every night. On the spot, wave that Jamaican flag from left to right. Let's get it right, y'all know the type. We ain't dealing with the hype. We make it take flight.
Yeah, man, my viewers and subscribers, what go on? A blessed and wonderful Wednesday morning to each and every person out there tuning into On The Spot News Media. Now, my peeps, I don't know how we do it over on this side each and every morning. We have to give thanks and praise to the Most High Creator for the preservation of life, because life is indeed the greatest. So in the morning, my peeps, I have a few stories to share with you, the regular members of Chan Public and also members of the diaspora. So please like the video, share the video, watch the entire vlog so you can get a full understanding and a better appreciation of everything we're going in Jamaica. So watch your snow, my peeps. In the morning, we're going to kick it off over there in the troubled, the war-torn, crime-riddled Kingston Eastern Police Division, where this morning along 72 lane off Mountain View Avenue, Officer Yeman Pick and team put on a decent spot of work. Yeah, man. Now, the criminal element who was on the receiving end of some fatal bullets has since been identified as this criminal element presently on your screen, Paul Cassanova, but more popularly known in the criminal underworld as Pablo, said to be one of the reputed gang leaders for Bayshore over there in Harborview in the Kingston Eastern Police Division. So as you have seen and heard, the criminal Ghana Boy anthem rang out just before the On The Spot News Media intro, and Paul Cassanova was its main feature. Now, that Ghana Boy anthem is played when a criminal element has been featured on this channel several times and warned about their criminal lifestyle, but never heed to the warning until them get the caning. Yeah, man. So Pablo was on the receiving end of just that this morning. Now, this criminal element is a long-standing rival of another criminal element known as Lucas. but some people call him Killy Killy Torment, who is presently behind bars at the Tower Street Adult Correctional Facility. Now, Pablo is one of the instrumental factors that sparked that tension that basically kick off that war with Lucas, when Pablo teamed up with another criminal element known as Bads and ClapWeh, Lucas' brother. And from there on after, hell has broken loose in the Bayshore community, where many have lost their lives. One of such is this criminal element here, presently on your screen, known as Chinaman. Now, Chinaman is a friends turn enemies type of situation, reaching where this criminal element here, the boy known as Pablo, link up Lucas and put Chin on the platter to make Lucas slap him away. Yeah, man. I saw the system corrupt still, and many others have lost their lives throughout that active gang warfare. And that present gang feud is most definitely still active and will stay active until Lucas takes out every single member of his rivals, or the rivals takes him out. So my peeps, the knockings and clappings continues. So for those who have never watched a vlog involving Pablo or Lucas, as a matter of fact, please go back and watch this vlog. This vlog was done over a year ago that gives some chilling details of these criminal elements and their rivals and the ongoing gang war that is being fought presently in Bayshore, in Harborview, in the Kingston Eastern Police Division. So as we speak, my peeps, police personnel, investigators, and also Indicom operatives are presently on the ground processing the scene of the fatal knockings and clappings of Pablo along 72 lane off Mountain View Avenue. So On The Spot News Media will most definitely keep you updated as it relates to that fatal knockings and clappings of one of Bayshore's most notorious knockists and clappists, Pablo. Yeah, man. So anyway, make we continue. And still in the troubled, war-torn, crime-riddled Kingston Eastern Police Division, a man was fatally taken out by the police at his home along Montague Street in Rallington Town in the Kingston Eastern Police Division on Tuesday morning. The deceased man has since been identified as Akeem Chance. The circumstances surrounding that fatal knockings and clappings is not really clear at the moment, but it is understood that the incident happened sometime after 5 a.m. According to residents in the area, Chance was not a troublemaker. Chance is at least the 9th person fatally taken out by security personnel since the start of 2025, according to statistics by the Independent Commission of Investigation. Yeah, man. So as we get more information surrounding that particular fatal knockings and clappings, you will be updated by On The Spot News Media. Now, over there in the St. Andrew Central Police Division, the local narcotics police and its international partners are investigating a suspected major international white lady network. And when time we say white lady, we are talking about the powdery substance here, man, that resembles baking powder. Now, this follows the seizure of over 300 pounds of the illicit white drug in St. Andrew in an apartment complex. It happened last week. Some 295 pounds of the illicit white drug with a street value of over 500 million United States dollars was seized at the apartment in Charlton Court in Upper St. Andrew. The property manager has been charged in connection with the seizure, and he has since been identified as 63-year-old Alan Patrick Constable. Boy, funny how Alan Patrick Constable has the name of a constable and was arrested by constables. Boy, may I tell you, the irony of it all. He has been charged with possession of the illicit white drug, dealing and trafficking in the illicit white drug, and conspiracy to traffic the illicit white drug. It is said that the 63-year-old Alan Constable is also charged with possession of criminal property. He was charged following an anti-narcotics operation conducted by the Firearms and Narcotics Investigation Division in St. Andrew on January 8th. It is reported that sometime around 10:50 a.m., a team of police personnel acting on information intercepted a grey Toyota Hiace motor vehicle at the gate, which led them to an apartment. A search of the apartment and the vehicle uncovered 122 parcels of the illicit white drug. Superintendent Sam Blake, head of the FNID, stated that the substantial seizure is a significant blow to narcotics traffickers. So we're going to hear from Superintendent Blake as he weighs in on this latest and magnificent find by his police arm of the Jamaica Constabulary Force. Listen.
These successful operations conducted by FNID between January 6th and 9, 2025 is further evidence of the effort being made to counter criminal networks operating in or through Jamaica. FNID will continue to focus its resources on those individuals and groups who pose the greatest threat to the state.
So this seizure, my peeps, comes on the heels of another major bust that happened just 2 days prior, when 42 pounds of the illicit white drug was seized in the parish of St. James. In that incident, an intelligence-led anti-narcotics operation was conducted in the vicinity of a hotel in Lilliput, St. James, resulting in the arrest of a criminal element identified as Christopher Kedo, a tour operator of Little London, Westmoreland, and the seizure of several parcels of the illicit white drug. Christopher Kedo has since been charged with the offences of possession of the illicit white drug, dealing in the illicit white drug, and preparatory steps to export the illicit white drug, conspiracy to export the white drug, and trafficking the illicit white drug, and also possession of criminal property. In a separate operation, a 58-year-old farmer from St. Elizabeth was also arrested on Thursday, January 9th, 2025 for suspected breaches of the Dangerous Drug Act. A search of the vehicle he was driving uncovered 2.3 kilograms of the illicit white drug hidden under a black speaker box. He is identified as George Scott of Lovely Point in St. Elizabeth. George Scott was charged for possession of the illicit white drug, dealing in the illicit white drug, and trafficking the illicit white drug. The court dates for Constable Kedo and Scott is presently being finalized by the police. Boy, may I tell you, a decent spot of work again by the squaddy them. Yeah, man. Now over there in the troubled, war-torn, crime-riddled St. Catherine North Police Division, a man said to be of unsound mind was conned up, seriously so, at the Spanish Town Hospital after allegedly threatening a security guard with a knife. Now the man of unsound mind, my peeps, carry a knife, come at a gun war. Boy, may I tell you, it's rough. Now, Jacqueline Ellis, Chief Executive Officer of the hospital, says that the man was conned up by security guards at the Accident and Emergency Department after he refused instructions to discard the weapon. He's presently being treated at the facility. Miss Ellis says that the preliminary investigations indicated that the man was seeking medical treatment but became agitated when he was asked to wait. So we're going to hear from Jacqueline Ellis, Chief Executive Officer of the Spanish Town Hospital, as she weighs in on this latest incident at her facility. Listen.
So based on the reports I received, at about 10:34, a gentleman presents at the entrance to the Accident and Emergency Department. He asked for a psychiatric nursing aid. And so the security officer would have asked him to sit under the tent while she went to retrieve such an individual. So the psychiatric nursing aides are placed in Accident and Emergency Department to provide support and care for persons with mental illnesses. And so I believe he would have understood that. And so he, within a few minutes, he came back and he began behaving impatient. And so he advanced at the security with a knife.
And I saw the man of unsound mind end up get can up. The security guards not take no check with nobody. Boy, may I tell you. But anyway, still in the St. Catherine North Police Division, a delivery man and a truck driver get can up and seriously injured minutes apart in Spanish Town. So the delivery man and the truck driver have been canned up and injured by unknown assailants in two separate incidents in Spanish Town, St. Catherine on Monday night. Reports reaching on the Spot News Media would suggest that the first knockings and clappings happened around 8:15 p.m. The 22-year-old delivery man was walking along St. John's Road in the vicinity of the St. John's Primary School when he was pounced upon and attacked by armed criminal elements. 10 minutes later after that, knockings and clappings occurred in Trialites in Spanish Town, St. Catherine. A truck driver, a 35-year-old man, was canned up and seriously injured whilst at his gate. Both men were assisted to the Spanish Town Hospital for treatment. The police have not yet established a motive for both knockings and clappings. But guess what going on now? On the Spot News Media made some checks about the 22-year-old delivery man, and he was identified as a known criminal element known as Chucky from 6 Johns Road. He was canned up and injured by rival criminal elements. This is the known criminal element known as Chucky presently on your screen. A known top-ranking Knockist and Clappist from 6 Johns Road. So on the Spot News Media will most definitely be updating you surrounding Chucky, knockings and clappings subsequently. Yeah man. And over there in the troubled war-torn neighboring police division of the St. Catherine South Police Division in Portmore, St. Catherine on Monday night, a barber end up get can up seriously so. So reports reaching on the Spot News Media would suggest that sometime around 10:30 p.m, residents of Waterford heard loud explosions and summoned the police. Upon the arrival of the police, a 31-year-old was observed with what appears to be some whole heap of can-up wounds to his lower body. He was however assisted to the hospital where he was admitted for serious injuries received by them can wound. The Portmore Criminal Investigation Branch is presently conducting a probe in that particular matter. Boy, may I tell you my peeps, the knockings and clappings continues. So anyway, remember if you like, share, subscribe to the channel, stay tuned to On The Spot News Media as I continue to bring you fresh news and updates in a subsequent newscast. On The Spot News Media. Yeah man.